So like, let's get started. First, let me just push back my hair here. This first step. Sometimes you can use a hair tie. It helps a lot. So, the first step that I'm gonna do is I'm going to use some Proactiv. What I'm gonna do is just take about a pea size, like this, and I'm just gonna rub it between my fingers like that. And I'm gonna put it in places that are very oily. So I'm gonna start here. Like, it's gonna be like a T, like that. So you just rub it in. I know, it kind of takes a little while. Make sure to get under your eyes here. Up in here. Usually you want to use the upward motion so you don't get saggy wrinkles. Yeah, that's like no good. This is terrible. So after that's done, I'm going to take a little bit of this L'Oreal New Match, and the color that I'm using is Nude Beige. It really matches my face really well, and I actually like to, I really like to mix the color because my complexion is just sometimes not very even. Like many of you, everyone has this problem, and where the craters come into play, it just like helps it so much. So I'm just gonna shake it up here. I'm just gonna apply some. I hope I don't get this on my shirt. Stains, be careful. And I'm just gonna put about a fingertip full, like this, a fingertip full. And I'm just gonna rub it between my fingers again. It's usually the same motion. This is the same motion. So I'm just gonna tap, 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 blot, 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 rub, rub, rub. I just love putting on my makeup. It's really great. I just try to avoid the problem areas, and make sure to put a lot there and rub it in all the way. Okay. Assistant, could you possibly get me a towel? I just like don't want to get this on myself. So make your hair's back. Thank you. You usually want to have like a towel handy, which I didn't have. And you just want to wipe the excess off. So then I'm going to take some True Blend foundation, and let's see the color here. I'm sorry, I wasn't really prepared. Natural beige. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the other word, so first you're gonna shake it up like this, and this is a powder foundation. So you're just gonna tap, tap, tap like that, and a little bit's going to go into this little cradle here. And it comes with this really awesome brush. It's really brushy. So you're gonna tap, 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 and you're gonna tap it off just a little bit. Then blow. And then you're going to use a buffing motion, and you're always going to want to do that because if not, then you'll have lines and it'll just be gross. So buff, buff, buff. Usually you'll want to reapply. Blow. And buff. Make sure your hair's out of the way. Blow and buff a lot. Blow and buff a lot. So keep on buffing, blowing. And usually, probably about a third time for this is going to be necessary. Make sure to apply this kind of thick just to cover all those problem areas and those craters. So keep applying. Sometimes it's good to apply it over your eyelids so it's more of a natural color. Okay, and you're going to want to make sure it comes down all the way down your neck. Now, assistant, I need a towel again. I'm just going to take my jacket off here. Mind me. And thank you. The next thing you're gonna want to do is apply your blush. Now, this kind I'm using is Almay, so it's really good for your skin, and it really helps enhance your cheekbones. So instead of like a doll smile, it's gonna be like, bam! And everybody's gonna be like, wow! And I get so many compliments on my makeup. They're like, how do you cover those craters? I'm like, Almay, CoverGirl, L'Oreal. I mean, it's just crazy. So you're gonna wanna buff. You wanna keep doing that buffing motion and blow. So you wanna get a fair amount on here. Just keep on buffing. And usually you want the tip to be like pink, pretty much covered. And the color that I'm using is rosy pink. And depending on your complexion, there's so many blushes out there, and it's just so crazy, the amounts of color. And you want to pick the best color like for your like skin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start like right here at the cheekbones, and I'm just gonna buff, buff, buff. And like usually I smile in the mirror so that I can make sure I get that good cheekbone enhancement. So we're gonna wanna buff one more time and blow. Buff, buff, buff. Buff and blow, buff and blow. All right, now the tip is pink, like it should be. Just blow a tiny bit and smile, cheekbone, cheekbone. Buff and blow. Now, make sure